And I hope you're all doing well. Some of you may remember that I am in a rental property at the moment whilst we decide where we're going to move. And my office it's quite small. So, yeah, compared to what I had before, because before it was my house. I used one of the biggest rooms that I had there, whereas here we deliberately chose to just get a 2-bedroom apartment, and then I also rent an office for most of my bigger stuff. The trouble is, the furniture that I have in the office I currently have was made for a bigger room, so when I moved here, it just doesn't fit very well. Like, I don't have my dream box at the moment. I cannot fit it in that room, and that's totally fine. But the desk I have is a little bit too big for the space that I have. The furniture I currently have in this studio is the same furniture I had when I had a much larger space. It's like Tetris fitting everything in there. Oh yeah, it's also the dog's bedroom. Hi, baby. This is currently the studio. I currently have this box spring here. This is actually from our bedroom. Basically, I get acid reflux, which is fun. Been having that for like 14 years now. And I finally invested in one of those beds that just like goes up. No acid reflux for me tonight. Life-changing. I love it. I have this yarn cupboard filled with yarn because I have a yarn obsession now, apparently. I actually made a little corner here for my fiance for his games and things. This is all our wedding stuff that I can't fit in this cupboard anymore. This is what I've been storing all my art supplies in, because obviously I don't have room for my dream box in here. It's kind of getting overwhelmed with different stuff for video ideas. And this desk. I really do love this desk, but it's just such a cramped room with everything else that I feel like a different desk will work better for me. So I bought a new desk chair, I bought a new desk, and I have something for the carpet as well, because I have in fact stained the carpet with paint already. Just want to make more room for like my lights. I have my microphone up here at the moment, but normally it's in this gap here and it's very tightly fit in there. So yeah, I think it's about time we get started, and let's go. Okay, so this is my chair. This is why I wanted to replace it. Also, I'm sick of sitting on it and just hearing that and filming and sounding like I'm farting the entire time. And I'm not, it's my stupid chair. Okay, so I'm gonna go down and get the chair. Just kidding, I just went to the lift with my little cart, and apparently the lift is broken. The button didn't do anything. I've never a single time in the 7 months I've lived here known that to happen. And I can't bring it up the stairs by myself. So that's great. I bought this so long ago and I really want to do something with it. Unfinished dollhouse. I really want to do a video on it, but I feel like people aren't going to be interested. But you know what? I'm kind of at a point with my channel where I do things I think are going to do well and they don't. And then I try things that I want to make and they don't do well. And then I'll make something that I don't think is going to do well, and sometimes it does. And YouTube is so finicky at the moment. I'm kind of just in a situation where I think I'm just going to be like, F it, you know? YouTube probably may or may not be forever. I'm just f it. I'm just gonna do what I want. I have a lot of suits. Oh my gosh. Merlin, would you like to wear it? You're gonna give me smiles? There's smiles, give me smiles. Yeah, clever boy. You're so handsome. Yes, you are. In your little Bob Ross wig. I have a lot of this yarn because I really want to make myself a blanket out of it. I think I'm just going to put it in this cabinet. It's not easily accessible, but I think it would be smarter than putting it in this cabinet that I use all the time for art supplies. I don't know how the heck that actually happened. That doesn't even make sense to me that it... Okay, this is in no means very aesthetically pleasing to look at, but I have all of my yarn. I have smaller yarn down here, and I have fabric and like felt kits back here. I just found my bag of woobles. I don't have a problem. Okay, so my canvases are all restocked now. Normally I don't have quite this many, but there was a big sale on and I want to do a video where I'm trying to paint as many as I can at some point. So I wanted to make sure I was stocked up on some nice sizes. I also really need to finish this painting at some point because I never did. Okay, so I still have these pretty well organized. These were from my dream box. I pretty much just took out what I actually needed. I really want to paint a mural on this wall up here, but I don't know what I would do. And I'm not sure if I'm allowed to, if they have like replacement paint when you move out. If I can though, let me know what I should paint. Okay, there is my Artist Loft collection. Again, impractical, but I don't have anything to put them in, so this is what I'm gonna do for now. So luckily for me, my fiance has the strength of 10 men and somehow managed to bring up both the desk and the desk chair by himself up 3 flights of stairs. I didn't even know he was gonna do it. I just texted him I was having trouble getting them up the stairs, and then he got home from work, knocked on the door, and he had the box in his hand. Woo! Okay, so as you can see, it's a lot smaller than the other desk, but that means there's more room for my lights and microphone, so I'm excited. And I actually have drawers now, so I can put things in. It's by Thomasville. I will link it in the description if you want one yourself, but I didn't realise it actually has areas here for cords. Right, I'm going to put the desk chair together now because I want to just have this all done tonight, and then tomorrow I can finish off actually just tidying everything. You can't really sit there. I did it. Okay, so my desk is set up. Look at this, baby. It looks so good. This desk chair I'm freaking obsessed with. I'm gonna be sleeping on this, I think. This is the pegboard that I got, and I want to use this to store my paints on. This way I'm getting it onto the wall on an area that isn't normally used. So it's basically, it has a hook on it and a clip, and you basically just like put it on like that, and I wanted to put all of my favorite paints on it. Okay, this is all I bought apparently. I don't know why I bought so few. I think they were quite expensive, so I was like, I'll just see if they work. This is the setup right now. I have it on the wall. Freaking love it. I think it definitely needs a few more things here at the bottom, but I just love how it looks, and they're easily accessible. They can just clip off very easily. It looks wonky, but I think it's just the angle. No, that's definitely these felt bins from Target. I have these. I don't know why I have so many of these, but I'm glad I found them because these will be handy for lighting. These are my new pencil cases. This was a faulty one, so that's why I have it, but this is my new pencil kit. It's faulty because I didn't sublimate it correctly at the top, but these are on my website now. If you want to check it out, they're more pigmented than this, but this was like my test one. The trouble with oil paints is they're so annoying when they get sticky or leak. Sticky. Why is it always sticky? My most beloved art supply. I'm gonna keep this in there. I think this drawer would look really good if it had all of my filming equipment in it, because I don't really have a place for it right now. So if I could keep that in one spot, then that would be really handy. Okay, this is my main camera here. As you can see, it's covered in paint. I'm very sorry to those of you who love cameras. I do not do a great job of not getting paint on mine. I think what I'll do is I'll keep all of the little tripod things in here as well, but I need to get, again, some little organizers from Target or something. I can just keep it in there, which is nice, and then I can charge my cameras through the drawer. That's a great idea. I'm full of great ideas. Cables are the bane of my existence, and I swear if they are getting under my legs, I will literally swear for 5 minutes at them as if they actually are doing it on purpose and can hear me. If you can tell I'm a little bit angry, it's because I've spent the last 10 minutes getting hot and bothered trying to hide each cable, and it keeps getting twisted around the other cables. Why are you twisted all the time? Do you have nothing better to do with your day than twist up like a little bitch? So I really love how this room looks. Like, the happy endorphins are out this time of day because it's so bright and sunny in here. But filming this time of day is a pain in the butt because I have this. My art has lines on it, or like what I'm filming has lines all over it, and it's not great. I need to get some like curtains or something to just like place over, because if I close the blinds, there's still just lines on everything. I really love how aesthetic, well, without this. I love how aesthetic it's looking in here with all of the light wood. I think once it's clean, I think it's gonna be so cool, and I love the light streaming in here. Ah, this is gonna be fun to take out. I'm gonna be honest, this is taking me vastly longer than I feel like it should be. I think I just keep getting distracted with things that I keep finding. Also, Mira's new zipped bag. How beautiful is this? No matter which direction I go in, this friggin' light is in my, wait. Sweet spot, there, okay. If I don't move, I'm fine. These all came from my dream box. If you remember my dream box, it was that huge white cabinet that had all those drawers. It was amazing. It contained all of my art supplies. I know where everything was. But I basically took out everything I knew I would use over the next year, and I brought it with me. Now, it's been 6, 7, 8 months, something like that. I'm whittling this down even more to what I've actually used in that time. So everything that I use decently frequently or will be using soon, I have easily accessible and grabbable, is that a word? To be fair, I don't know why I put oil paints there, because I have not used those in years. I actually have some spare containers down here that don't really have anything in it. Didn't need them anymore, basically, and I kind of just put everything else into these. Here it is. The new space. It probably looks very similar to how it looked before. It is that time of day again where everything is just obnoxious and bright and beautiful, but obnoxious. But this is hugely different for me. For starters, this used to be a mirror, and now it's just like an aesthetic way to hold my paint. The cool thing about this in particular is you can get more panels and just like butt them up against each other. So you could basically just have an entire wall of paint tubes. Oh no, that's a really cool idea. So like before, I've kept this here. I love this tapestry. It is beautiful. This is from World Market. I've had a couple people ask me. It was like $35, which I think it was a bargain for how big it is and compared to how much things can be. This, as you know, from IKEA. Here I have, again, similar stuff. I have my little Woobles penguin that I made. My Copic markers in this little container that I made in a video about a year ago. All of my colouring, reverse colouring books. Disney Munchling that Disney gave me when I went to Festival of the Arts earlier this year. It actually smells like just sweet, like a fig. I guess it's supposed to be fig. It's fig Claire figment. So that, okay, that makes sense, I guess. This light is also from IKEA. I'm not sure how much you'll see it, but it pretty much just can be any colour that you want it to be. Changes color and stuff. Down here, this is similar to what I had before, but I changed it up a lot. So I have these containers here. I have some spare paintbrushes that didn't fit over here. Posca markers right here. Fine liners and black pens there. Just some random stuff. I honestly am really confused because I had loads of things like this and I did not come across any of it today, so I don't know where it went. Here we have watercolors and inks. I have my gouache and I have my oil paints. Honestly, this area right here is like my favorite part of my art studio. Can I be honest with you? Even though this studio is a lot smaller than my other one, this is my favorite one I've ever had. I just feel like it's so aesthetically pleasing to look at. Freaking, I love it. I think it's so cute, the setup. This is my fiance's area. Not as aesthetically pleasing, but in his defense, I actually put this together. Over here, we have my desk, and this is much smaller than it was, and it is so much better because it's not so crammed in, and it's not covered in paint, so that's good. So yeah, this is by Thomasville. It was from Staples. If you're watching the video, you'll know that. Phone charger here, because quite often I'll put my phone on the desk and like prop it up against things to use for reference pictures, and usually my phone is dead, so my fiance actually got me this for Christmas, so I figured I would just put it there. I have my lights here that are already kind of set up, but look at the lack of cables. Look, well, ignore the red one over there, but look at the lack of cables. It is so nice. I have them all crappily stored in the back of this, but honestly, this is life-changing that I can just press the button, turn the lights on, done. This thing finally, this lash light here, finally goes over the whole desk, evenly distributed, and I just need to get some like paper to put over this so I don't damage it. This desk chair is the best desk chair that I have ever owned, but I really like that it kind of, the back goes down. It's very comfy, very soft, pleather, or fleather. Why do they call it fleather? Fake leather. I got this thing to protect the carpet, which I should have got long ago. As you can see, there's a little yellow stain there. No, that is not dog pee. That is from some yellow paint dropping, me trying to clean it up and then making it worse. In the desk on the left, I actually don't really have much. I have like a couple of diaries that I will probably never use in my life. Washi tape, which I use frequently. I have some kind of like stationery stuff here. I'll probably store my iPad in here, to be honest. And then this side is so nice. Don't worry to the camera people out there. I know these need caps. I honestly don't know where they've gone. I could not find any of them, so I'm gonna put the caps on. Don't worry, they're already covered in paint, so I mean, what do you expect? But I fed through, because this desk is so freaking awesome, I fed the cords through. So not only can I charge my camera by USB-C or my iPad or my phone in the drawer without it being obnoxious and looking for cords, also charge this one. I also have a second one here for a micro USB that I can charge this other camera. Some SD cards in here. I have this little mic, which actually does not fit my phone anymore, but this is a fantastic phone microphone. I have these little things, these little tripod things that are very easily lost. Really, really nice. Happy with that. Again, look at this lack of cable. I'm loving it. And look, there's nothing for me to trip on. Isn't it lovely? In this drawer here, I am keeping all of my acrylic paint. So my cheaper Artist Loft paint for murals, and then all of my more expensive Liquitex paint. And then in this one I have, it's pretty much a junk drawer, to be honest. I have some sketchbooks, my play button, which I should probably put on display somewhere, to be honest. I have a huge mix of different pencils in here I've collected over the years. And yeah, this is just like a random one. This used to be filled with yarn. Now if we go in here, this may not seem the tidiest, but it is so much tidier for me. So over here we have all of my future art projects. I'm gonna put this in here though, because that's for a project too. This is like a little anthropology paint set that I found. Tosco Prismacolor set, and then I have Jazz's box right here. In here, it's basically for all of my yarn. This is just completely filled to the brim with stuffing and yarn. Okay, and then in here, this one is a little messier, but these are just like customization products that I might be doing over the next few months. Probably not the Nutcracker though, to be fair. I have Jazz's bag in there. I have another box, and this is just some random stuff that doesn't really have a place. And that's pretty much it. It's, again, it's not perfect, but it's perfect for what I need right now. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you enjoy videos like this, please feel free to let me know in the comments down below. And if you have any videos you'd like to see from me over the next few months, feel free to let me know in the comments down below too. And for now, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next video.